Welcome to this battle report. This is the first battle report on the channel. What are we doing? 2,500 points. Here's my Necron army. So, let me get my list on it. Leading the army, Imhotep the Stormlord, who's not painted. And then next to him is an Overlord. This guy's been promoted to an Overlord. And we got 10 warriors in a Ghost Ark, 5 Death Marks, 5 Lich Guard with War Scythes. There's a unit of 11 warriors with a Cryptek here to give them the 4+ reanimation. There is 7 Scarab bases, 5 Immortals with Gorse Blasters, 4 Tomb Blades, and they've got Shield Vanes, Nebula Scopes or Nebula Scopes, and twin-linked Gorse Blasters. Triarch Stalker in the back. He's got a twin-linked heavy Gorse cannon, I think, yeah. There's a monolith. And then we got 3 Wraiths, 2 with whip coils, and 1 has the transdimensional beamer underneath. You can just about see it there. Yeah. And then what else we got? We've got another Cryptek here. Another unit of warriors, 11 warriors. And then 5 Scarab bases in the back. That's it, that's double force organisation. Yeah, that's the second Cryptek down here, is the HQ for the second half. So that's 2,490 points of Necrons. I'll see what's around this side. Trying to hold the camera. Go through your army.
Alright then. Okay, well, from the HQ and down we have Typhus sat there with his little man Reaper, and 3 squads of cultists. And there they are. They will be zombies for this game, obviously, with Typhus inbound. And then shortly behind we have 1 unit of obliterators, and there's another over to one side. But as we're pointing over here, we have my warp talents, which I have converted into plaguey warp talents. We have the first unit of Plague Marines, and they come standard with a Rhino in the back there. My Vindicator with attached shield. And we've got my Houndrake. She sits in the middle, nice and pretty there. Followed by the Brothers Grimm, 2 Hellbrutes, which I'm running with Thunderhammer and Twin Link Las Cannon on the one, and the Power Scourge and Reaper Auto Cannon on the other. And they sit next to my Defiler, and the Defiler has, what my Defiler got? Twin Link Las Cannon on the one, and a Heavy Flamer on the other. Twin Link Heavy Flamer. Coming back down again, we have another unit of Plague Marines with a unit of Chosen in there, and they're all running double lightning claws. So yeah, and then another one there, and they're all running power weapons. And another little set of obliterators. Excellent. Yeah.
After deployment, this is what the board looks like. Here's my men, Necrons deployed on this half. And the Chaos on the other side, behind this giant building. And we're doing Maelstrom of War mission, the Spoils of War. So the objectives are number 5, number 6. That's number 4.
2 here.
2's in there.
1.
1.
And 3.
And number 3. And I'll be going first, because the Chaos side couldn't steal the initiative on a 6. There's my reserves over there. Where are your reserves, man?
They're on the far end, just over here.
There's the Chaos reserves over there.
It'll be the flies and the Drake when he wants to come in.
Right. So here we go, turn 1. End of turn 1. Here's what's happened. I drew Slaughter the Living objective, Thrall of the Silent King, objective 5 is the bonus, and Big Game Hunter. So there's just been some movement. These guys moved up, the Wraiths moved up, the Scarabs moved up, and then the Chaos Cultists, zombies, charged into the Scarabs and killed 2 bases and a half, and they're locked in combat.
You also killed 2 cultists there.
Yeah, I killed 2 cultists. The Defiler shot a couple of blasts at the Wraiths and defiled himself. I completely missed.
Missed everything.
These guys jumped up here to claim this objective, and it turned out it was sabotaged. It blew up but didn't do anything. Same over here. This one was also sabotaged but didn't do anything.
I'm doing well.
This squad took a beating, lost 6 warriors due to that thing blasting over with that big cannon. So
Demolish a cannon.
that was quite painful for the Necrons. There's a little tank hiding behind the cover there.
Typhus has hopped into there with as my Plague Marines have jumped out. Typhus has jumped in, and they're going to make their way up towards the Wraiths, I think.
Right.
Another Plague Marine unit have jumped out there just to claim the objective. 2 Obliterators have hopped the wall, ready to lay down some cover and fire, and the Hellbrute there, he's going to plug away at the Wraiths, I reckon.
And also, you scored a point for your objectives.
Scored a point. Yeah, there he is. Scored
Objective 3,
objective number 3.
which was this one. So you got a point for that.
Also got these 2 here.
Kingslayer. That's tense.
Kingslayer.
Right, on to turn 2. Get my lunch out of the picture. So the end of turn 2 has been quite brutal. These guys, the cultists and the Scarabs, are locked in combat. Is that Hellbrute?
Are we not going to talk about these guys here?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
These guys
Annihilated.
killed a whole squad of warriors with a sweeping advance and a cryptek.
Oh, it was beautiful. Glorious. Anyway,
What's that guy called?
This is a Hellbrute.
Yeah, he insta-killed a Wraith, but he did take 2 hull points himself. And then the tank
These guys are still
reversed
locked
up.
in combat.
Yeah, they're locked in combat.
Tank's reversed out.
Tank reversed. These guys, they're all fine. They climbed up there. A few shots were fired, but nothing really happened.
Yeah.
This guy did a dangerous terrain test and passed, so he's alright, but he did take the penetrating hit from, was it from him?
Vindicator again.
So he's lost his quantum shielding.
Oh yeah, that was it. No, he didn't. He jinked. He jinked, but then I didn't shoot him. That's all that's happened. So he's not lost anything.
Yeah, he took a hull point. I've marked it from somewhere. You fired at him twice.
Yes, you did.
You
Yeah,
did a large blast and then a small blast.
Sorry, never mind. Carry on.
That's right. Typhus and his squad destroyed the death marks who arrived. Oh yeah, it's turn 2, isn't it? All my every single one of my reserves arrived this turn. The death marks were destroyed. This unit's taken a few casualties.
Over here.
The Lich Guard have also lost 3,
but
they did kill quite a hefty amount, didn't they?
Yeah, my little chosen unit.
Yeah, this guy's falling
reduced
back.
to 1. He's now falling back.
He's on the way out.
Yeah. He tried to charge with them, but then failed.
He
so
failed his charge.
Sat there. And, well, the Obliterators have moved forward a bit. They're obviously going to stay there and retain the marker.
Yeah.
And
That's about it, isn't it?
that's about it.
Now we're going into turn 3. Oh wait, we scored some points. My warlord collected this objective and scored D3 plus 1, which is 4.
Right.
So the score is now 4 to 1.
I got first blood.
Oh yeah, so it's 4
I've just
to
got
2.
first blood, and I also scored another point from that guy over there.
Yeah.
So that's 3-4, is it?
4 to 3, yeah. We're going into turn 3 now.
Wow.
See what will happen now. Another bloodbath.
Yeah, hopefully. Right. End of turn 3.
End of turn 3. These guys are all locked in combat still.
Still locked in combat, but the cultists are slowly but surely taking the advantage.
2 wraiths have gone down,
2 wraiths have gone down.
but they're still locked in combat.
They're locked in combat.
The Defiler and the Doom
Defiler.
Scythe just completely missed each other.
Yeah.
Did nothing. Over here, one of the Tomb Blades has gone down.
By Heavy Flamer.
Yeah.
And we've got we've got a
Challenge
over here from Typhus. They actually drew, which is quite interesting.
Tight combat.
Yeah.
Overlord.
Then my chosen took out the unit that he was accompanying.
The
So
Immortals.
they've happily run off to take that objective point again.
Yeah. The Hellbrute, and he killed one Lich Guard.
He did indeed, but then
Yeah, the Lich Guard there.
yeah, the Lich Guard then took a point back.
Locked in combat.
Yeah.
This guy's still falling back.
Yeah. This guy's still falling back. Scarabs blew up my rhino. Not happy. But there we are. These guys.
They're locked in combat.
These are locked in combat as well. Just getting them in there.
Ghost Ark immobilised himself on the dangerous terrain.
Over here. Just about to get Linebreaker and my epic commando cultists at this point. They're like far and above the best units I've got on the board. Surprisingly.
The Ghost Ark has also lost his quantum shielding. We should point that out.
Oh, excellent.
And these guys arrived deep struck and landed here.
Unfortunately, no one was blinded in the process.
So that's the end of turn 3.
It's the end of turn 3.
The score is now 6 to 6.
Still waiting on the Helldrake to come in.
Yeah. Helldrake's over there in the dead pile of Necrons, which is quite large.
Oh yeah.
So that's the end of turn 3. Going into turn 4. So the end of turn 4, the monolith has been brought down by melter fire from these guys, and the overlord has been slain by Typhus.
Typhus finally took him down, although I was a bit surprised it took him so long, frankly.
Helldrake arrived from
Helldrake
reserve.
came in, Vector strike
Back to strike these guys. Tomb
yeah.
Blades.
Took 2 of them out.
We've got
Still in combat, it's just been epic.
one scout base left.
Over here. Oh, before we finish, fucking the monolith, before he shuffled off its mortal coil, managed to take out the majority of my commando colonists. But 2 of them remain, so they're alright.
Holding that objective.
Holding that objective, and I believe scoring
Linebreaker, yeah.
Linebreaker.
Just about.
Just about.
And then we got these guys arrived and attacked Imhotep the Stormlord.
Warp Talons came in.
So they're locked in combat.
Oh, and a crack at Imhotep. He's ready to go. He's going to charge in there in a minute.
The immobilised Ghost Ark managed to reclaim a hull point, but he's still stuck. The Triarch Stalker's lost its weapon that was a melter bomb attack.
Yeah.
In combat.
Sneaky melter bomb from the chosen champion there.
These guys are locked in combat. I managed to destroy, the Scarabs destroyed that vehicle.
But then quickly got crushed over here
by the Obliterators.
And
he's still running.
He's a roll from coming off the board. He should actually be
He's needing double ones to regroup.
He needs double ones.
And my Doom Scythe blew
Doom
up.
Scythe took out the... finally took out my... Because that normally goes in a shift, man.
Yeah. And my objective cards, I've scored quite a few now, as of you.
Yeah.
So the score is 8-7 at the moment, going into turn 5.
Final variable turn.
Yeah.
Anything could happen. I'm going to draw 2 more.
End of turn 5, and we're going to end the game there because it's late and I need to go home. Defiler, locked in combat with these Tomb Blades.
Couldn't quite get them out of the 12-inch zone, so they have scored an extra point.
Yeah, as these guys down here.
On the other half, my 2 little cultists have done it on the opposite
Got the line
side.
breaker.
Yep.
The Typhus killed himself with Perils of the Warp. On his 1 remaining wound, he killed himself.
I thought maybe I'd give it a go. I had a Warlord thing that I could have got, but it didn't work.
He was
So
going to challenge Imhotep,
yeah.
but it didn't work.
Never got far.
The Doom Scythe took a whole point
From
these guys skyfiring,
yeah.
and everything else is pretty much locked in combat, apart from these guys they ran and then regrouped.
They ran, regrouped. These guys are just...
They killed their
standing.
target and they're just standing. So that's the end of the game. Final score is 10-9 to the Chaos.
Amazing. I'm so pleased. Really, really happy with that.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Really tense, really close game the entire way through.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It was our first battle report, so we'll get it up on the channel and see what people think.
Yeah.
I like that burning tank, man. So yeah, Chaos victory.
Chaos victory.
Very close game. It was very intense.
To the legions.
Yeah, man.
Excellent. Oh, so fun.
Helldrake.
Yeah, man. Helldrake just standing out.
The immobilised Ghost Ark that's been there for the whole
The
game.
whole game.
Close up on Helldrake's face. Oh. Okay.
Jakey goodness.
Thanks for watching. Over and out.